Civil War. Will you kill your own friend on the way to the top? Okay, it's not that dramatic, but this is a team battle. The Wunjin Stars. Free versus ZerO. And as you can tell just by looking at these guys, this is not a very pleasant situation for either of them. They're both so uncomfortable right now. Because no one wants to do this. No one wants to eliminate their own teammate on the way to the championship, but that's what they're going to have to do. And they both know each other's place so well. I think we're going to see some epic star sense in these games, in this series between the two. Of course, one guy will have to absolutely slaughter the other guy, wipe him off the planet, and then go back to the team house and say, hey, you want chicken? Yeah, it's going to be awkward. Here we go. I want chicken now. Damn it. Not awkward chicken, just regular chicken. Except up at the down at the 8 o'clock position in yellow is Free. Up at the 10 o'clock position in red, I think, was ZerO. Team battle. So, alright, let me get some predictions from the Nukenites before these guys engage in battle and then have to embrace in the back sobbing, I'm sorry, man. Don't make me buy the chicken. But here we go. Dark Drum Productions writes, ZerO's best matchup is versus Protoss at 60%, while Free's best matchup is tied between Zerg and Terran, 58%. So it should be a great one. Go ZerO! I love it when people do my research for me. Here's another prediction from DRMIFUNE, whatever that means, writes, Free will win with his Scout recalls. Yes, he did use Scout recall against Fantasy. But having read that, there's no way that Free is going to do any kind of BM in this series. With his own teammate, no way. I mean, Free's a pretty BM player when another player won't GG, when they won't leave the game. He'll go Scouts. He's gone Scouts several times in the past. I mean, there was one Pro League run where he won 3 in a row, I think, using Scouts in all 3 games to make the other player GG. But he's not going to do that against ZerO. He'd never do that against his own friend. So ZerO had put down his spawning pool already and did the extractor trick to get an extra drone, as I think we're seeing a pretty standard Forge Fast expand from Free. Let's get another prediction from I Have a Yeti. Writes, ZerO versus Free is anyone's game, really. I'd like for ZerO to advance, but I worry that the pressure will claim him. Nexus coming up first from Free, and he hasn't even gone out the Scout yet, I think. Has he gotten into with the Scout? I'm not exactly sure, but no, he hasn't. Just knowing ZerO rather so well that he decided to put down his Nexus first, but this could actually end up backfiring for him since ZerO got in with the Scout very early and the Forge just now coming up. This is going to be difficult for Free to defend, so maybe being a little bit too sure of himself. I mean, he wanted to use his scouting probe to mine a bit longer before he went out to scout. But now he sees the Zerglings. He's going to go into full panic mode, have to throw down a cannon as quickly as possible. So let's get the first-person perspective of ZerO. He's coming in here. He sees the Forge. He doesn't see any cannons, so he's going straight for the kill, straight for the jugular. And Free just now putting down a cannon. He has one cannon over there. He's going to try to block off with buildings, I think, and build buildings here to block off. And this could have been his plan all along. Look at, ZerO's face. He looks so happy. He's like snickering to himself like, I'm going to win this one now. But Free backing off a bit. The cannon is coming up. Free surrounding the cannon as best of his ability, but the cannon Free doing some pretty awesome probe micro, actually. ZerO trying to run by, couldn't manage to get by with a lot of Zerglings, but he got by with 3. Look at that sigh of relief from Free. He's like, holy crap, I almost died there. I almost died. And now he's not in a great position, but wow, he's taking out the Zergling. Some pretty awesome probe micro from Free so far. And ZerO's got to get his head in the game at this point because, man, he could have just destroyed Free there. It's alright. Wow, after that exciting opening, ZerO is inside the main with a single Zergling. He might be able to pick off 1 or 2 more probes if Free is not completely concentrated. I am very surprised that Free survived that. I don't think many other Protoss players would have survived that. I think it was a combination of good micro and just luck that he made it through that. But alright. Let's see how many probe kills that ZerO can get on Free. Probably not too many more. I'd say 1 or 2 more, just because there's no other units to help out Free inside of his main. Alright, let's get some more predictions, because the game has gone back into quiet mode. Here's another one from Suzuki6667 writes, ZerO will rafflecopter Free back to the Stone Age, where he will get accompanied by Lita in just some minutes. He's trying to predict more than one matchup. Let's see what Free is up to. Already has his Cybernetics core on the way, has a single Zealot going into the main. I think trying to even up the amount of probes he lost earlier. He wants to pick off at least 1 or 2 drones. 1 drone goes down, actually. For ZerO, he's got to be a bit more careful inside of his main. I think he thought he would be able to take down that Zealot before it killed the drone, but the Zealot is on low health, but it survived. So ZerO going to chase it around a little bit longer and try to kill it before it kills any more drones. I don't think that Zealot's going to take down any more drones, but it can stay in long enough to get the scout, probably. ZerO still being so annoying with that single Zergling. Of course, until there's a Dragoon out in the field, there's not much that Free is going to be able to do about that single Zergling. Besides, be quick, Johnny on the spot with his probe micro. And Free almost taking down another drone. So I'd say ZerO is playing a bit sloppy. I mean, besides the fact that he blew a chance of just running by with all of his Zerglings getting into that main and ending it, he just lost a drone. He's just playing a little bit sloppy. But I think he has the advantage now because of how many probes he destroyed earlier. Now we have Zergling speed from ZerO. He's going to try to end it with a Zergling run by. There's not too many troops here at all, just 2 cannons defending at the front. So ZerO is going through right now, going through with the run by. He makes it by with about 5 Zerglings, I think, and that should be enough. 4 Zerglings, sorry. Get inside the main. They're going to get so many probe kills now because, Free, he just has his Zealots out there getting harassment. Of course, that's good for him, getting some harassment. But still, he doesn't have much else inside of his main defending except this 1 single Zealot. Oh, Free, going to have some awesome probe micro. Loses another couple of probes. But he is getting that first Corsair out. That'll help him a lot. He already has the first Corsair out, so that working on the second, going to kill some Overlords before the Spire pops up.